He was speaking on the 50th day of his presidency, speaking right after he signed a historic $1.9 trillion pandemic relief package. And what he's going to argue to Americans is that that pandemic relief package is really crucial to getting the country where it needs to go as we look ahead. He outlined a much more optimistic timeframe than we have heard from him previously, both saying he's going to put his muscle as president behind getting states to allow all Americans, regardless of age or any type of medical conditions, to start getting vaccinated by May 1st, with the goal of by the July 4th holiday, having people be able to gather with their families, not going back quite to normal.
But to get there, we can't let our guard down.
Biden is very careful to temper any sense of optimism with warnings. He feels, and he's guided by public health officials on this, that while yes, we can see light at the end of the tunnel, we only reach the end of that tunnel if we stick with a lot of the measures that we are currently doing, which include wearing masks, which include staying socially distanced. And so he tries to model that behavior himself. He wears a mask, his staff wears a mask. Certainly President Trump took a different tactic, and he was really promising the moon and the stars to people, promising that the pandemic would be over, promising that we would be back to normal very quickly, and none of that happened. And I think Biden is wary of giving people false hope. Certainly it benefits him politically to be taking this under promise, over deliver approach, but I think he also is mindful that the country has been through quite a bit. And when people look to their leaders, they don't necessarily want just sunny optimism. They do want the truth. Yeah, the strategy from Biden and from his team right now is to try to sell this package to the public. And they think that there are provisions in this package that are going to be broadly popular, that are not going to be something that just Democrats like and Republicans don't. And that really revolves around the money that is going to land, in the bank accounts of Americans, $1,400 checks for millions of Americans, a monthly child care tax credit, a continuation of a bump in unemployment assistance for those who are out of work right now. And Biden is going to argue that this is when government works. Government can step in and do good things, big things for the public. And he's essentially daring Republicans to say that Americans who have received this money should not have received it. And that's a tricky argument for Republicans to make.